We give thanks to Almighty Allah. We ask Him, the Most High, to continue to show His mercy on our leader, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household and companions and followers till the day of accountability. Today, we are in Muharram. Today is 9th of Muharram, the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The month we are expected to be more righteous than ever. It is a month that is expected of one to do more and more of goodness. It is named as the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a sacred month. Now, the Khutbah is centered on historical happening, which all of us are aware of. Fir'aun alayhi la'natullah, may Allah continue to curse him, and Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, one of the great prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, among the 5 greatest prophets, is Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. When Rasulullah sallallahu migrated from Mecca to Medina, which you are aware of the brutal nature of Mecca, that pushes him to leave Mecca for them and migrate to Medina. On his arrival, he noticed that the Jews in Medina are fasting the 10th day of Muharram. And Rasulullah sallallahu asked, they told him, it is the day Allah saved Musa alayhi salatu wasalam from the tyrannical leadership of Fir'aun. And Musa fasted that day, giving thanks and appreciating Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for what He has done to them. And the Jews are fasting that day too. Then Rasulullah sallallahu said, we are in better position to have solidarity with Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, both Muslims and Jews. And that tells you how universal Islam is. Islam is a universal religion. It believes in all the messengers. It has regard and respect. It's not the way people are taking it. Even Rasulullah sallallahu couldn't have institutionalized the fasting of the day the Jews are fasting. Now, the Sunnah is on 10th, but the hadith of Qatada has confirmed that it erased and cleaned a 1 year sin committed. While in the hadith of Abbas, Ibn Abbas is that Rasulullah sallallahu said, if he is to live long, if he is to live to next year, he is going to fast the 9th and the 10th. That's why it's Sunnah, you fast the 9th and the 10th. If you miss the 9th, then you fast the 10th and the 11th. Now to the history, which everybody is aware. You know, Fir'aun lived a life of tyranny. In fact, he is not merciful at all. He doesn't know anything merciful. He oppressed those who are under him. A case study of him being informed that somebody is coming to topple his government. That makes Fir'aun to set all the machineries of his government to make sure they kill any child giving birth to a male should be killed. And that continues. Hundreds of children were slaughtered and killed by Fir'aun alayhi. Look at this tyrannical leader. And leadership at times intoxicates. Some leaders, you are seeing them, they are not in their senses. They are being overwhelmed by the power they have. Because they are no more themselves. They are no more themselves. That's why they need people around them to be checking their excesses. Those who they believe in, they will tell them the truth. Not those who will come and fake them. Because the machineries of leadership are very, very strong. A leader will decide so many things in a second, in a minute, in an hour, and it will be executed over 200 million. It's not preaching. Leadership is not wazi, it's not nasiha. It's power. And that power can mislead. That's why any leader who wants to be successful should make sure around him, he should select individuals who are competent, who are brave enough, who are his own, that they will be taking his excesses, or else he's going to regret. Because people will be faking him. Fir'aun was faked by his parliament. He was faked by his ministers. He was faked by those who are malau around him. They encourage him. They are even at times putting in more danger. أَتَذَرُ مُوسَى وَقَوْمَهُ لِيُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَيَذَرَكَ وَآلِهَتِهِ. These are his ministers. Are you going to leave Moses on earth to change the religion, to say you are not the Lord? Are you going to allow that? He said, no, I will not going to allow that. I will deal with them. لَوْقَطِّعَنَّ أَيْدِيَهُمْ, I will cut their hands across and their legs. I will crucify them. I will put them to serve an example to others. It's your honor for you. This is oppression. You oppress those who are under you using the power Allah has given you. That was the case with Fir'aun. And that continues until when Fir'aun called the soothsayers, the magicians, they display all their magic. And Musa alayhi salatu wasalam throw his rod, it consumed all what they have displayed. And the magician noticed that this has never been in the field of magic. It has never happened in the industry of magic. Because they are the experts by excellence. And for the rod of Musa to swallow, alayhi salatu wasalam, all they are displayed, then it's not ordinary. They submitted, they bow before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They say, Amanna bi Rabbil Alamin, Rabbi Musa wa Harun. They submitted. They declare. That makes Fir'aun to be more annoyed. He called them for the exercise, but he said they collaborated. He said, why should they believe without his permission? That is how leaders act. Even your own belief, they want to control it. They want to control your own belief. That is leaders for you. They want you to utter what they want. They want you to behave the way they want, even if it is wrong. And that is what is happening today in our country. I want to be Qabla an azan lakum. You proclaim Iman before I give you permission. But they make their stand firm. They make their stand firm. And that is what's supposed to be of a Muslim in anywhere you are. Don't allow environment to influence your Iman. Don't allow richness. Don't allow poverty. Don't allow leadership. Don't allow whatsoever to influence your creed. Your ideology should be firm in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, it is a long story. At the end of the day, they run away from Fir'aun. He pursued them. Until when the Red Sea is in front of them, and then at the back of them, Fir'aun. With his machinery and the powers. They have nobody but Allah. The people of Musa alayhi salatu wasallam said, oh Musa, Fir'aun is going to go to us. Right? He's just behind us. He said, Kalla, inna ma ya rabbi sayadin. No, not at all. My Lord is with us. He's going to guide us. That is confidence. That is confidence. And that is hope. Nigerians should have hope. Nigeria is going to be better. Never will be costing Nigeria. No, you cannot be changed. You cannot. No. You are making a greater mistake. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam told his followers, Kalla, even with the Fir'aun behind them, very closely to them, and the Red Sea in front of them, he gives them assurance. Nigerians should be giving one another assurance. Nigeria is going to be better. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the sea to have an open. The water should cut into two. No scientist can explain this to you. No scientist. And the water is broken into two holes. The road in between. And Musa entered alayhi salatu wasalam. Fir'aun is not supposed to enter. But because of arrogance, very arrogant, he was told here that please, let us not enter. Not because they want to assist him, because they want to save their own lives. But he commanded that everybody should enter. And Allah drowned him after allowing Musa alayhi salatu wasalam to escape from the water. Allah drowned the water. Drowned Fir'aun in the water. And he told us in the Quran that Allah is going to show us the body of Fir'aun. That's why till now, if you go to Misra, you will see the body of Fir'aun alayhi salam. That is Quran for you. So that you stand as a sign to those who are coming behind you, among the leaders and the led. among the leaders and the led. So let us be extra careful in oppressing others. You as a Muslim, the lesson great here is that never you oppress. Never. Whether you're a messenger, whether you're a driver, or somebody you met on the road, don't oppress anybody. Allah will never take it lightly with you. Talk less of at the family level as the family leader. Don't oppress your wife and your children or your neighbor, whether Muslim or non-Muslim. It will be a record. You are going to pay for it. Whether chairman of local government, whether governor, whether president. If you oppress, the more your powers, the more the consequence of the Qiyamah. If you oppress at a level of state where you have citizens over 5 million, you must pay each and every one of them of the Qiyamah. If you oppress as a president of a nation like Nigeria, you are going to be responsible for over 200 million individuals. Fir'aun oppressed, and Allah dealt with him. It should serve as a lesson to all. اللهم اعز الاسلام والمسلمين ودمر اعداءنا اعداءك اعداء الدين اللهم عليك بالكفره والفجر والفسق الذين يكيدون الاسلام كيدا اللهم عليك بهم فانهم لا يجوزونك ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولمن سبقنا بالايمان والمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الاحياء منهم والاموات ان الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا ايها الذين امنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم في العالمين انك حميد